What up, friends? Hold on. Hello, friends. How are you doing? Okay. All right. So I got to watch Kel podcasting day, Kel's live, to get her reaction on what all happened. Now I think I have an idea of what is going on. Okay. So I feel I'm eating mashed potatoes too. I feel that it's a misunderstanding. Okay. But I gotta say something about Kale's. I don't think she's being truthful. And I don't mean this out of hate. I don't have sides here, okay? Um I don't think she didn't know about the exclusive membership. Kels is saying that she didn't know it was exclusive membership. I don't believe that. Because later on she says that she was trying to get into Yanni's IG and Yannie wouldn't add her. And Yannie said all she had to do was add her, request, and she'll be added. So somebody's lying there, or there's a misunderstanding there. So I don't believe that Kels didn't know. Okay. I believe she did know because she also said, go buy her cups, go buy her shirts, go buy her stuff, go support her. How do you know about her cups and stuff if you don't watch anything? That's something new. Okay? So I don't think Kels is being 100% truthful. I think my theory of it is when Yannie was talking, kind of making it sound like Kels was Chrissy's bitch. That was just this week. I don't think that's a coincidence. I think maybe Kels felt a type of way. And maybe because Fran is always, I know there's some beef towards Fran and Kels. I don't think they love lies and lace friends. I don't think they talk anymore. I didn't even know that happened. Had no idea. Maybe because Fran's always, like shouting out Yannie, and stuff like that. But I think it's a misunderstanding. And I do think somebody is being messy that knows they weren't as close as they used to be, if they were ever close, So I think it's a misunderstanding. I think somebody is just being messy on the outside or in between, or maybe somebody that talks to both of them. Obviously, somebody who talks to both of them, because the person who had access to the Instagram also talks to Kale. So how would Kales not know where those messages came from if she didn't know about the exclusive content? The person that gave it to her didn't tell her, oh, I'm on FSU and I paid money for this. I don't think Kels didn't know. I don't think she's being truthful about it. But I do feel that Kels is very hurt about it. To me, it kind of sounded like she was tearing up a little bit. It might have been the alcohol because I get like that too. But I think she's really hurt about it. And I think they should talk about this offline, because I don't think we should lose focus on the targets here, which is the mommies, okay? I love both of them, okay? I'm subscribed to both of them. I cash app them every so often because they're so funny, you know what I mean? So I don't think this should go any further, honestly. And the same way how Kel says that Yannie should have just called her or whatever and they could have discussed it, Kels could do the same thing. She could have been the bigger person and called Yannie or messaged her or whatever. It's a two-way street. She could have did the same thing. Even though it wasn't done to her, she could have been the bigger person and said, okay, you just humiliated me online, but let me come to you as a woman and I'll call you and we'll settle this up right now. Okay? These are two very beautiful, talented, outspoken women who have, I think that the way their techniques on how they speak about things, they even think differently, I think like Yanni has more beef with Tuna and Kels is kind of just kind of like the free spirit, you know what I mean? So I don't think it's, I think they should just focus on what the job is here, okay? To entertain us, keep these women accountable, the mommies, okay? And we should go from there. I think this should just be squashed. I think it's a misunderstanding. I think somebody's being messy. And I hope it's not who I think it is. But you never know. You never know. I'm just saying. I have a feeling I think I know who it is, but I'm hoping it's not. I'm hoping it's not. Because we are grown women here. We should be able to coexist. And that's it, There's always that rumor about, oh, women can't work together. Women can't do this. Women can't do that. Like, we cannot be a statistic, ladies. We cannot. Anyways, I think it's just misunderstanding. I still like both of them, but I don't think Kelsey's being truthful. I think she was fully aware, and maybe she felt a ways because they weren't really communicating anymore. And Yannie did say she stepped back a little bit when Kels was kind of more on, friends with somebody. I'm not going to mention anybody's name. But that was Yanni's decision. Maybe she wasn't. Maybe Kels was right in what she was feeling, that Yannie wasn't fucking with her anymore. Maybe that's true. And that, along with her not adding her to the Instagram after she requested, that's another thing, if that's true. So I don't know. I just hope they just get offline and talk about it on the phone and agree to disagree and move on. There shouldn't be any hate or anything like that between anybody. We're all here for the same reason, okay? We all came together as a group because we saw what was going on with these women, and we didn't agree with it. So there you go. But I think that should continue. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and let you go because I got to go to bed. I'm so tired. I can't find the cat. The cat is still missing. Anyways, so you know what? I'm going to say one more thing. With me, okay? In my real life, we all know people decided to talk crap about me and say things about me that weren't very nice. And my mistake that I regret from it is confronting and saying, oh, there's another thing. One last thing about the girls. Kels was saying that they say that you said that you don't fuck with me. They say that you said for me to stay over there with Chrissy. Who's they? Kels, who's they? Who's they? Who told you that? Is that the person that's over there in Yanni's ear too? Who is they? When my daughters and my daughter and my niece would come and say, oh, but they said this and this. Who's they? Who's they? Say their names or keep it in the playground. Who's they? Who said that Yannie said for her to stay there? Who told you that, Kels? Who said it? And I bet that's who's over there in her ear too. I betcha. Or they're in cahoots, the people talking in each other's ears. I'm just saying. Anyways, so my regret from how I handled the rumors and what people were saying was I would just go online and I would just tell people off. Because I would believe what people were saying. Why? I don't know. I don't know. But I did. And I regret that. I should have ignored it. So, Kels, ignore it. Whoever is telling you, and this is for all you women out there, all of you, if you hear somebody is talking shit about you in real life, at work, between friends, if they don't say it to your face, it didn't happen. And that's it. And just drop it. If they can't come to your face and tell you, it didn't happen. So when I started looking at things like that, when motherfuckers can tell me shit to my face, I ignore it. And I moved on. And it was less stress, less burden on me, less on my shoulders, not giving a fuck. because people will always have a problem with you. Always. You can't please everybody. People are always going to have an issue with you. They're either going to like you or they're going to hate you. And if you like me, cool. If you don't, also cool. I'm not for everybody. And that's okay too. Okay? So, like I said, if they can't come to your face, whoever they is can tell you to your face, I wouldn't take what they said about someone else. If somebody else said that about you, well, how did they feel comfortable telling you that I need to stay over there with Chrissy? Who is they? Who is they? Who is they? I bet you those are the shit starters. All right. I'll let y'all go. Remember what I said. Ignore. Ignore the noise. Because if nobody can come here and tell you, whatever. All right. Good night.